Welcome, guys. My name is Mando.
My name is Buki.
And for all you motherfuckers listening, my name is Papo.
Welcome to our first episode to the EastCoast Boyz podcast. And so how's everyone doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good. Tired, won't lie.
Yeah. What y'all do this week?
I had a dig. Take my girls to orientation for school.
That's good.
Summer's almost over.
You go back to school?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I was just work.
Yeah. I had to do about the same day and night bullshit. Because we're poor motherfuckers on this end.
That's why we're doing the podcast, so we can get out the hood.
We're gonna get out the hood soon. So please give us a 5-star rating.
Donations are appreciated at this moment.
Pretty much, bro. So I don't know. You guys been, on the current event shit lately? You seen the Tulsi Gabbard situation? How she's on a domestic terrorist list, supposedly?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. She went to do a fucking interview on Fox and was like, oh, a Kamala presidency is a dangerous one. And you know how the Biden administration does? Uses the government and weaponizes it. So...
yeah. Ooh, what do you think? What do you think about? I can't pronounce her name. Kamala.
Camilla?
Yes.
You talking about Kamala?
The vice president.
The borders are?
The copycat is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because so far she's done nothing but copy Trump.
Right? Oh. In my presidency, I won't tax tips.
She doesn't even. She just wants to.
She just wants to one-up Trump, is what that is.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the whole no taxes on tips, Trump said it in, I'm fairly sure, July, just for Kamala to say it like a month later.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Dude, it's a weak campaign. It is what it is. I feel like it's a really weak campaign. And what they're doing is they're shooting down their enemies. That's what they're doing.
And then not only that, she was like, because Trump wanted to increase the credit for the taxes on kids. When you do your income, your taxes at the end of the year, and he was gonna raise it to $5,000, I think. And then Kamala came saying, "Oh, we'll raise it to $6,000."
Yeah,
like, why are you're literally?
Like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this.
You're literally one-upping Trump.
Dude, you're confused.
Like, you don't even know what the fuck you want.
Dude.
You're vice president now. Why can't you do it now?
Right.
You can talk to Biden, be like, hey, look, we should do this, help the people, but no.
Dude, it's not even $6,000 a year. You know she wants to do it for their first year of their life? That's it. That's it. She wants to stop child credit, period. Yeah. My thing is.
I mean, they gotta get the money to send it somewhere else, though. Where are they gonna get the money from?
Yeah, they gotta fuck us to benefit everybody else. But like I said, today they always attack their enemies, And a great example is what they just did with Trump. They fucking weaponized the judicial system. Fucking insane. Not so long ago, I heard Tucker Carlson was saying that they had his text messages and shit before he did the Putin interview. If you guys heard about it?
No.
Yeah, he interviewed Putin, and he was saying that the U.S. government had his text messages and were surveilling him and everything. Yeah. And then, we have Tulsi is the latest victim of government weaponization.
Yeah, like with Tulsi, I don't see how you would get put on a domestic terrorist list. Like, what was the point of that? You're like attacking someone for no reason.
Oh, dude.
Like, just because she's speaking against you?
Dude, she demolished when I'm telling you, she demolished Kamala on her 2016 run. Demolished her. Like, she was like, she went and put her on blast about the whole, oh, you just fucking you just put people in jail. That was your only thing. You hid evidence on somebody that was innocent.
Yeah, that was about the weed, right?
No, this was a separate situation. You hid evidence on somebody that was innocent because you didn't want them to be free. And then you fucking put tons of fucking people in jail over weed charges. And then when they ask you, oh, did you smoke weed? Have you ever smoked weed? And she just laughs about it. And she's like, ha, 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 yes. Like, yo, you're trash. But anyway.
She's just there because, because of her skin color, because she's a female. And when Biden was looking for somebody, they just, in his eyes, she was the perfect candidate, I guess you could say, because the way the world is right now, they would just choose anybody, not just because of the way they look, not because of what they know.
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking virtue signaling bullshit. Like, dude, you were the most racist motherfucker on the floor your whole career. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about, oh, poor kids are the same as white kids. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, how like, and then you get Kamala, right, which is of Indian descent. Let's start there. And then it's just a little way to like cover up your dirty past.
Yeah.
No, she's not only Indian descent, right? But then it's funny because she claims that she's black and everything, and then when she goes to a southern state, has a southern accent, and trying to get the black folks to like vote for her because she says, quote, I'm black.
Yeah.
No,
she just sounds
disrespectful.
fake, man. She's just trying to like. If people don't see that, it's because they're blind or they're
it's honestly just disrespectful all the way.
Yeah. Like
and,
you're portraying something that's not real. You're portraying something that's not real. And honestly, if people can't see that, it's kind of sad, honestly. Because if she gets voted in, it's not going to be because of what she does. It's because she's a woman. She claims she's black.
Yep.
And it's never been a thing in the history of the U.S.
That's the thing, because we had what's the other lady's what was her name? The one that wanted to be a president back in 2016.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Just because, that's what I'm saying. This lady right now everyone's want her to be the first female president just because she acts black. It
was like when Barack Obama was running. A lot of people voted for him because he was the first black president. Like, I'm not saying that his run was bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I heard from what I remember, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he's going to be the first black president and this and that. Let's vote for him."
See, here's the thing. It might sound like, "Oh yeah, just because." No, it's not because she's black. It's not because she's white. It's just the problem is that does she know what she's doing? She doesn't know what she's doing. And that
did you fall off a coconut tree?
Right. Yeah. The problem is that they're gonna vote for her just because her skin color, though. Yeah. And like I said, the problem is that we need somebody. Somebody that knows.
Yeah, it's funny too because now that you say that, because like a lot of the things that she says isn't coherent, and there's been a lot of videos popping up here and there, saying that she likes to party a little bit.
Oh shoot.
So sometimes it sounds like they don't want her to do these interviews because she's been drinking.
Yeah.
So sounds like, it's going to be a bad idea to vote for someone that drinks, who isn't even president. I mean, is vice president right now. But I mean, do you really want a president that can't control their alcohol intake?
Dude, fuck all that. Do you want a fucking presidency that hasn't even started, right? Do you want a presidency where they're gonna fucking weaponize shit like the Quiet Skies program? Dude, not only that though, right? But listen to this. So in the Fox interview that Tulsi Gabbard had, She was saying how the backing of the United States for Ukraine, right, in the Russian war, is basically a proxy war on our behalf. It's a proxy fucking war. We're not putting any troops on the ground, but we're fucking feeding them everything.
Yeah.
We're giving them fucking tanks. We're giving them weapons. We're giving them drones.
We're indirectly fighting a war that has nothing to do with us.
Nothing.
Nothing to do
And
with us.
so because of that, you're gonna deem somebody for telling the fucking truth. You're gonna deem somebody a domestic terrorist. That's insane. You're just mad that she's based as fuck, right? Based as fuck. She demolished your 2016 campaign, right? And she's a threat right now. She's a fucking threat for her. Listen to this. So it's crazy because she was a Democratic. Tulsi Gabbard was a Democratic candidate for 2016. And she is the debate coach for Trump. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like
how Kamala hired a method actor. Like the same one that Hillary Clinton supposedly hired. So that's funny.
That didn't work for her, so why would she hire the same guy?
Like clearly she has no original ideas.
No.
You know what I mean? Because if she's copying Trump and then she's over here hiring the same person who helped another presidential candidate, and it didn't work for them, why would you think that it would work for you? You know what I mean? Like a lot of this stuff is just, it's obvious. You know what I mean? Like it's obvious. Like why vote for someone that clearly has no idea what they're doing?
I feel like you said, she probably drinks a lot just because she feels the stress. Like, am I really capable of doing this? And like everyone's telling her, like, yeah, do it. You'll be the first one. You'll be the first. And she's probably like, I have a feeling she probably doesn't really want to do it, but she's just forced to do it.
Look, man, when the puppet's worn out, you got to get another one, bro. It's simple as that. You got to get another one. Fucking, I got COVID, disappeared for fucking God knows how long. Then boom.
Yeah.
I give up.
That it was funny because of that one video. He was debating with Trump and everything, and he was like, at the end of it, he was like, "Listen to Trump." So you sound like a whole man that just gave up on everything.
He said, "Take a look at this guy." Fucking dumbass, dude.
Like
it's crazy, man.
Like a lot of the things. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of the things Biden would say, it was like wasn't coherent. And then even Kamala copied that because a lot of the shit that she says isn't coherent. And if you like watch some of her like speeches and whatnot, you can almost hear her slurring her words. But
yeah, you gotta see when a loser's going down, bro. They'll fucking do anything. And the sad part is that, how can I say this? The sad part is that she gives one speech, right? And everybody's like, "Oh my fucking God." They're so used, and it's a mediocre speech, right?
Yeah.
But she did get the crowd award, you know? But it's like,
because of the concert she fucking takes.
It's like, bro, come on, bro. You guys were
But if she doesn't take that, she has no crowd.
You guys were so used to just hearing somebody say, well when I was 12, dog fucked my ass. Like, like, come on. Yeah. You guys are so used to that nonsense that you guys think will take anybody at this point. Anybody. And it's not fair, bro. It's not fair that you guys are just blindly following somebody just because of an ideology that's not.
Like I've seen a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of videos where like these like TikTokers are like over here interviewing people about why are you voting for Kamala, or who are you voting for, Trump or Kamala? And a lot of people say Kamala. And he's like, "Why are you voting for Kamala?" And they're like, "Honestly, I don't know too much about politics and this and that." That's their main excuse. But in reality, they don't know what she's done. They don't know what she's doing, and they're voting for somebody that they don't know nothing about.
Yeah, just because they don't like Trump, though. They're like, oh, you know what? I don't like that guy, so I'm gonna vote for her. But she doesn't know. It's okay. I still don't like him, though, so I'm still gonna vote for her.
Yeah.
And they don't. And a lot of people don't like Trump because news take like clips out of context of what Trump is speaking about. Mm-hmm. So like it could be, you know, like it could be like an example that he's throwing out, and they'll use that example as if he's saying it for real. But in reality, if you look at the whole speech, it's not at all what they're accusing him of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The thing is, I'm gonna say this right now because everybody's gonna probably be like, "Oh, these guys are totally biased." We are for the people. All right.
See, like I said before, like
we're for the people. That's it. Like we're not Republican, look, Democrat. We're just throwing out opinions and facts and what we are seeing.
Yeah.
So
like me personally, like I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Like, to be honest with you, I haven't even voted once since I turned 18. So, and it's because I don't want to vote.
Red flag.
No, because I mean, like, if you really look at it, like a lot of these like candidates and whatnot, like they say one thing, but in reality they end up doing something totally different, and it ends up fucking the country up. Yeah. Like in reality, like when Trump was president, like a lot of the things stayed the same. It was actually working, you know, and then Biden came in, everything increased, gas prices, food. Everything fucking increased. The inflation went up, and I'm like, yo, like, I'm like at that point where supposedly the what I make is middle class, but I feel like I'm broke, like I'm poor.
Oh yeah, same way.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. Like you can tell the difference when one president's in and one president, like, you know, changes and whatnot. But that's the only reason I really don't vote, because at the end of the day, the vote doesn't really matter. It only shows who has the more chance to fucking win. You know what I mean? Look, what counts is the electoral votes.
Yeah,
that's what counts.
And talking about voting, last election I voted, and I was supposed to get. So I went to a place where I guess I wasn't supposed to vote, or I wasn't assigned to vote. So they said, "Oh, fill out a paper ballot, and we'll send you whether your fucking vote was accepted or not." Dude, I just knew that my vote probably didn't count. It was at that moment that I was like, it did not count for sure. Yeah. But
like that's like another thing though, that I've heard that that a lot of the votes are tampered with.
Yeah,
and that's how supposedly I think Biden won.
Yeah, it's the mail-in ballots, bro. Who the fuck?
Yeah,
would
so
fucking
a lot of the votes get tampered with, but you know, who's to really know? Who really knows? You know, let's leave that alone for now.
Yeah,
you know, because who really
that's for
knows?
another day, fellas.
That's for another day. You know.
But anyways, like going back to this Tulsi shit. So the representative of, I think it's Ohio, Jim Jordan. Mm-hmm. So he's saying he's vowed to investigate this whole situation on like how, like if it's how can I say this? He wants the whistleblowers that, you know, alleged this monitoring or surveillance of Tulsi to come forward with documents and, you know, do a deep dive in this investigation. They want them. He wants to get to the bottom of this, because
my thing is like, what was the point of surveillancing her though?
So Tulsi was like, she takes the plane. There has to be marshals on there and shit. they have to go through a deep screening and shit. And she's like, well, my family's like taking a toll. Like, it's taking a toll on my family, and it's not fair. Like, I'm over here talking the truth. I'm over here telling you this is not good for us. I'm over here caring about our country, and like, this is how I get treated. Served. Letting you know, she served. She was the representative for Hawaii. Like, dude, come on now. How are you gonna fucking say she's a fucking domestic terrorist? She's a patriot. Like, I've listened to her on interviews with Joe Rogan. You know, she talks a lot of sensical stuff. You know, and talking about her, like 2016 when I was looking at her campaign ads and shit, dude, she was talking some good shit, dude. I heard her on the debate talk some real solid shit. And honestly, bro, I really don't have to bullshit anybody. I was really fucking devastated when she dropped out, because she was a very good option. Very good option. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's not fair to her at all. It's just blatant retaliation for speaking the truth, and it's
sad.
An example, dude. It's an example that they've been using their fucking authority to just weaponize shit.
Yeah, it's sad that you have to go that far to attack someone that actually cares for your country.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you just want to fucking destroy this shit at this point. It's like you don't even have to hide it anymore, dude. Just say it, and I'll have more respect for it. Just say it. I'm here to fuck y'all.
Yeah, for real. Like you have a point. Like, I'd rather you fucking tell me that you're gonna fuck us all.
Like Tyrone. My name's Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck you long dick style.
Yeah, no.
Oh, come on.
But like, it's sad that a lot of people don't see these things. You know,
But I feel like if we all knew the truth, they wouldn't be able to control us, though. And that's why whenever somebody was like, hey, start telling the truth, they want to stop him, because they know if we all unite and we know the truth, then they won't be able to.
Yeah, because they know that if that were to happen, it's a whole civil war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Conquer and divide, fellas.
Yeah. Like, they're trying to basically, a nice way to say it, you know, dumb us down.
Yeah.
Dumb us down with all the fake news, with like movies and shit like that. Make us dumber. That way we could fall for their trap.
Yeah, it's the woke ideology, man. Just go follow blindly, you know, and then and
you know what the sad thing is? That people that know the truth and they still follow the woke, you know.
Yeah, they're just diehards.
They're just like, you know what? That hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
you know it's true. I'm gonna just follow. Like,
they're diehards.
No, they're followers. They're not leaders. You know what I mean? Like, as a leader, you'll see what the right path is. You know what I mean? As a follower, you'll follow whatever the fuck anyone fucking says. You don't care if it fucking kills you, fucking drowns you, whatever the fuck the point, the thing is, right?
As long as it doesn't affect your feelings, you're fine.
As long as you're fucking okay and you fucking feel amazing. All right, I'll be with that person.
You don't care. The whole
you don't care.
Apart.
You don't care anything. If there's chaos around you, as long as you're okay, it's whatever. I'll follow this person.
Yeah.
Common sense is something we don't have anymore in this country.
No, common sense left a long time ago.
Yeah, that has departed. Unfortunately, since 2008, probably.
Yeah, like it's been gone. It's gone. It's very hard to see common sense coming back at any point in time.
Dude,
it doesn't look.
it's not looking too good, fellas.
Like,
it's not looking too good. Like, you fucking go to work, dude, and you see how fucking people work nowadays, bro. I asked for a fucking chicken McGriddle, bro. I got a fucking chicken biscuit, no cheese. It's fucking ridiculous. My buddy, right? He texts me, right? It's fucking 3 a.m, right? He sends me a picture, a video. He was like, bro, I asked for a fucking breakfast sandwich. I probably still have the video right here. He was like, I asked for this shit, and this motherfucker did not fucking give me what I asked, and I repeated it multiple times.
That is so true. Like, it's crazy because I've actually worked in fast food when I was younger, right? And as a little kid, honestly, it looked kind of complicated, and because you got to deal with math and all that stuff. But once I started working in that shit, it was the easiest fucking job. Like, if you fucked up, you had to be a dumb motherfucker to fuck up in fast food. In cashier, taking orders, whatever the thing is that you're doing in that job, it's hard to fuck up. So now that I don't do that and I go to a fast food place and they fuck up my order, it pisses me so fucking much off that I can't even fucking talk in that moment. I'm just like, I just look down, close my eyes, and take a deep breath because I know the motherfucker that did it was a dumbass.
Yeah. The thing is that they're like, oh, I hate this job. Like, they don't care if they make a mistake or not.
Yeah.
But if you hate the job so much, why are you still there though?
Yeah, why are you there? Like, don't get me wrong. At 15, I think I was 15 or 16 when I had my first job. I mean, it's not that I liked it. I wanted the money. Shit. 16-year-old making money. I mean, it wasn't a lot. I was getting paid, what, like $8.40, $8.50? Yeah. My first job, an hour.
Yeah, he was probably like, oh, yeah. Call me money back Papo.
Yeah, like I feel like I was making money at that time. But I mean, I didn't have bills to pay. I didn't have responsibilities or anything. So that's like, nowadays, motherfuckers just want to go to work, but not work. They just want to sit there and get their money. And that's it. That's a lot of people nowadays because of the whole COVID shit. Because a lot of people got unemployed, got unemployment, were getting paid almost $2K.
Yeah. And making more money than the people working. Right?
Yeah. And we were essential workers.
Yeah,
even though we weren't getting paid good.
Yeah.
But we were essential workers.
Yeah, now it's like COVID isn't even an excuse.
Yeah. Like, if you're working through a pandemic, you would think that the people working through a fucking pandemic
should at least get a bonus, dude.
It's not even that, right? The point is like, you're working through a pandemic. You would think that the people working through a pandemic would be getting paid good fucking money. Not fucking $600 a fucking week. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Like,
bro,
how was it the people that wasn't working making more money though? Well, yeah. I'd rather just stay home because I get more money and
right. Like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking ask my boss to fucking put me on unemployment so I can fucking get those checks. Shit. If I could sit at home fucking, play my games or fucking be on my phone and fucking get $2K a fucking week, I would have fucking done it. Shit. I wouldn't be looking for work.
Hell yeah. Bro, this shit is fucked.
You're right though. People,
essential workers though.
Bro,
motherfuckers were the most underpaid motherfuckers yet.
Dude,
we were essential workers.
Dude, I work driving trucks. And there was this motherfucker, right? And when I tell you that you could tell when a motherfucker comes to work and do half-ass shit, you can tell, bro.
Oh, it's obvious.
This motherfucker, first day, cocky ass motherfucker, right? He's fucking like passing by me or something. We always like say, hey, what's up? This, that, and the third, right? He drove zooting past me, right?
He's probably the cocky motherfucker that thinks that he knows everything and yet doesn't do the right thing.
Zooted past me, dude. And I'm like, all right, well, this guy's a fast guy here, We got
speed racer.
Yeah, we got speed racer up in this bitch in a fucking Peterbilt. So he fucking hauls ass next to me, right? Dirt road and everything. And it was clear in the instructions from the dispatch, turn around prior to the dump site. There will be a fucking pile of gravel and you will turn around there and then back up the rest of the way. This motherfucker went head first all the way down. The bulldozer had already fucking like pushed the pile that I had fucking dropped, I guess. Goes through the geothermal web. Fucks all of it. He drives all over it. Like probably like fucking like 500 feet. Oh. 500 feet, dude. Just drives through it. Then turns around. Tries to turn around on top of it. sinks.
Gee.
Oh my god.
Sinks.
That's the
Dude, they canceled the job, bro, and I was only like 4 hours in, bro.
This is where we say a lot of common sense has fucking left.
I was like 2 hours into the fucking job, dude. First day on the...
It's always the cocky motherfucker.
Dude, it was his first fucking day, bro. First day, fucked up within like 2 hours. First day, bro.
Oh, because they don't want to follow instructions.
Yeah, they think they're fucking bosses. And then they're like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I'll find another job. Like, okay, you'll find another job, pal, but you'll fuck me out of work for the day.
Right.
Like, bitch-ass motherfucker, dude. You just half-ass do shit, and you just think, oh, well, it's whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, come on. If you don't like your job, go fucking find a new one. Don't fuck it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Please, sir. Please. Please, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty fucked up because you lose a day of work. You're counting on that money. You know what I mean? Like, you're counting on that shit. Especially nowadays. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, everything's expensive. You're counting on that shit.
Yeah, there's just no fucking work ethic.
No
work
like, that's
ethic.
what I'm saying. Like, a lot of this happened because of what happened during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like, people are just inconsiderate about others, you know. But yet, when it comes down to them, they want to be... you know, treated like special people. You know what I mean? They want to be treated like fucking kings and shit like that, queens and shit. But yet, they want to treat everybody like they're fucking trash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, no, that's not the world. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, we all want to fucking feel that way, like kings and queens and shit. Don't fuck it up for everyone else just because it's not fucking your shit up. You know?
Yeah. But it is what it is, homie. It is what it is.
That's fucking life. Life ain't easy.
Nah, man. So what do you guys think about transgender athletes?
I think, me personally...
different divisions.
It should be... I would place bets if, you know, they were different divisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, all trannies, you know... It's just a straight different division, just transsexuals. Yeah,
just for them, so there wouldn't be a...
I'd be placing bets, bro.
Yeah, imagine what would your name is if there was
crazy
like
odds, you know what I mean?
NBA for transgender.
Yeah.
What would you call it? NBA T or some shit?
No, the TNBA.
There you go. That works.
That's spicy. The TNBA.
A bunch of dudes dressed like girls.
What about boxing?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
what was the name of that? Uh-huh.
The transsexual boxing federation or association. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be funny though. But then they feel offended if they try to do that though.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not like
I see why they would be offended because they would be separated. Yeah, they'd be they wouldn't be true women and true men. You know, whatever they feel like they are.
Listen, I think
they are.
I think here's what I would like. If you ask my opinion, I think that if you're transgender, you're a guy, transition, you want to be a dude, a girl, you still be competing against men, but the only difference is that you dress and act like a girl.
Yeah, you're dressing like a girl.
You know what I mean? Because the problem is, like, imagine there's a bunch of girls or athletes though that work so hard to get to that level. And then
just to be brought down by a guy dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
Pounded by a fucking guy, just two-piece him.
Like the
first
Olympic fighter. She was Italian, I think.
Yes.
And she was fighting against a transgender. What? It was a guy transitioned into a woman. So she was fighting a guy. All right. She was fighting a guy. Like, obviously, she's gonna fucking lose,
dude. The thing is with you're talking about Imane Khelif. The thing with her is it's actually a woman. I like they tested her, chromosomes came through, woman. The problem with her is that she had this. She supposed, I don't know, because we don't know. With the introduction the Olympics had, you can only, hope that they're saying the truth.
I mean, I feel like if that was the case, then
but either way, the I don't know what association the boxing world goes through, but they were like, she's still not, supposed to be fighting a woman, because supposedly, so her condition is she's born a woman, right, but goes through male puberty.
Well, see, that I understand that part, because it's not like her choosing to be.
Yeah, but
still,
it should definitely disqualify you for the Olympics. It's not fair.
Yeah,
it's not fair. Yeah.
You have more bone density. You have testosterone. It's basically cheating.
Yeah.
Because if a woman goes and plays and competes in a sport and then hits herself, doses herself with testosterone, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucked. That punch is not going to be a woman's punch. That punch is going to be not really a man's punch, but that punch is going to be fucking hella harder.
Yeah. And it all goes down to, like, there's different weight classes.
Of
you
course.
know what I mean?
Of course.
Heavyweight, lightweight,
Of course. And the thing is, like, so apparently Imane Khelif is suing J.K. Rowling for some things that she said on Twitter. So it says right here on this New York Post article, J.K. Rowling has gone silent on X since being named in a legal complaint by Algerian boxer Imane Khelif over online harassment she faced during the 2024 Olympics. And on her last day active on the platform, posted 9 times, including one that seemingly referred to the gender controversy surrounding Khelif. So, if you guys don't know, J.K. Rowling has always been very open about being against this stuff, and even people started claiming that she was racist for a period of time. But so it says, for the record, bombarding me with pictures of an athletic. Okay, so this is supposedly. Let's see. For the record, bombarding me with pictures of athletic women to teach me that women don't all look like Barbie is like spamming me with pics of differently shaped potatoes to prove rocks are edible. J.K. Rowling wrote, "I can still see the difference, and you look frankly bonkers." Yo,
fucking savage.
Yo, fucking savage.
Did not give a fuck.
Not one fuck given. She just fucking tore her up. Yeah, I mean, shit, I'd probably be suing too if I was in that situation. Yeah. But I mean, she's not gonna fucking win. You know what I'm saying? I doubt that she's gonna win, and if she does win, that's fucking crazy. But either way, she should have never been qualified to fight in the Olympics. It's not fair.
Think about it. How did she get to that point? She must have been winning so much for her to be the chosen one to go and compete, though.
So apparently, on that note, that she's been winning. So apparently, she does have losses in her career, and I'm gonna get that right for you.
Fighting other women or
women? Yeah, fighting other women.
But again, listen, she's not.
Let's see.
She or he, or what would you call it? It.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That was bad.
Jesus, calm down. Nah. Yeah, basically, I mean, technically.
Yeah, technically, because she was born a woman, went through male puberty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not something
that one wasn't by choice.
She chose.
So, let's see. I don't know how valid this boxing record is. From Algeria, stances orthodox, measuring 5'10". Let's see. I'm not sure how valid this is. All right, so I can't find any actual valid records. But if I'm not mistaken, I heard on a podcast that she did have 1 or 2 losses, something like that. So there, I guess she was, okay to fight in the women division.
Man, I guess because she was born a girl, she did not choose to be like that.
Yeah.
But the problem is that we have dudes, men that were born men, and they want to be females, and they're winning though, and then that's not fair for the girls though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's never okay. It's never fucking okay to.
At that point, just put a male fighter with a female fighter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Might as well just do that because that's exactly what's happening. The only difference is that the man looks like a woman.
Yeah, there's another
like a woman.
There's another fighter that is in the MMA world called Fallon Fox. That motherfucker is a man. He's like, I just want to thank everybody out there for supporting me.
Dude, I got a story about that. Like, so I used to play baseball in high school, right? And at the end, after I graduated high school, I used to go to the Spark. I used to just drive my bike and everything. Until one day I saw, I think it was a church or something. They were playing softball, and I started watching, and they were like, "Hey, you want to play?" I started playing with them every day. There was a couple though. There was this guy and this girl. The girl looked like a girl. I mean, she sounded like a girl. Until one day the actual softball hit her chest.
In the throat. Hit her in the throat.
Dude, nothing happened. Like, she was okay, right? Until everyone was like, "Are you okay?" Like, and then she was like, "Oh, it's because I'm actually a dude. It's just that these are fake. That's why I didn't really." I mean, she felt the pain, but it was a dude. Now, I was like, I mean, it sounded like a girl. It looked like a girl. Now the problem is, one day her friends showed up, dude. There was these two tall females. They looked like females. They got like, her chest was big. They're, until though they started like talking, dude. One of them was like, "Yeah, I really can't really do anything right now because I just had the surgery. Like, I just removed." Sounded like a dude. Now I was like, when was it? I think I was like 18. What? Her dick. I say her dick.
Like Ted says,
nah, dude.
There's no female. There's no girls with dicks. There's only guys with tits.
Dude, I never came back though. It got to a point where it was uncomfortable, man. Like, I was like,
my boy, you aren't the only one, bro.
I'm not coming back, dude.
I got a fucking haircut. This is like fucking 2015 before this tranny shit went like up. So I'm over here getting a haircut. Mind you, the dude that was cutting my hair was transsexual. But like, it was like, it's whatever. His haircut's fucking fire. I don't have anything against it. I just prefer not to be around. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, long story short, it was cool dude. Fine and everything. But I did not know that there was a lot of the transsexual community going there to get like hair product and shit. So like, I'm over here getting my hair cut, right? And then all of a sudden I see this tall chick, looked like a fucking model, dude. Tall chick. And I was like, and I was young. I was like fucking 16, 17 at the time. So he walks in, right? Well, she walks in and I'm just like, damn, she's thick, son. So I'm like, damn, she's thick, son. She's pretty as shit too. Like, very feminine. No Adam's apple, nothing, dude. And then all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, can I have that gel, please? Right there, that one right there." I'm like, God damn, bro. Like,
no, it's honestly fucking scary. It's honestly scary because you can't even tell. Than mine. Sometimes you can't even tell, dude. And it's like, yo, what am I looking at right now? Is this real? Is this fake? Like, you can't even fucking trust the world, the people in this world no more.
Dude, a voice deeper than mine, right. Bro. That was probably like one of the gayest moments I've ever lived.
Listen, I don't have anything against them either, though. Unless they start doing that stuff and then trying to get you into the, you know what I mean? Like,
"Hey, Poppy, let's go to the truck."
But it's like, I have nothing against it either, but I mean, when you start pushing it on to people, pushing it on to kids, I won't lie.
See, that's
I have
a problem.
I have a problem.
That's
because I have
exactly where the problem starts.
I have 2 kids. All right, I have 2 kids, and I don't want people pushing that. Oh, they can be boys, because then you're just gonna confuse my kids. You know,
Exactly.
Like, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have to deal with that. And then not only that, it comes to the fact that you're going to say, oh, they're going to get depressed if they don't express this and that. And it's like, don't confuse them.
Yeah.
They won't get depressed if you don't confuse them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a very, like, I guess you could say a nitpicky fucking subject.
Listen,
you know
if you're old, you're an adult, you can do with your life whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
If you today you want to be a female and tomorrow you want to be a dog, it's up to you, man. As long as you keep it away from kids and just act like a normal human being, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna
Don't push it onto people who aren't on
like
your same.
They act like this special, fragile thing. Like if you say or do something, they get offended. Like, no, I'm still gonna treat you like a human being, like a person.
Don't
you
get
respect me, I
upset.
respect you.
Yeah,
Don't get upset if I mistakenly call you a guy because you sound like a guy. Like, don't get upset at it. You know what I mean?
It's an dude. Like
it's a natural reaction. Like, it's not everybody is gonna be on that same page as you. Like,
nobody's gonna be on that tip.
Especially if you don't know them.
Yeah, especially if you don't know the person.
I don't know you.
Like, especially like, let's say, right, you're not looking at the person and they talk to you, and you sound like a whole guy, but yet you identify as a woman. And you transition to be a woman and everything, I'm gonna call you a sir if I'm not looking at you. All right, sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean?
So there's this situation that I heard not so long ago, where they were at work, right, and they take people to the airport, and usually, like, when you're taking somebody to the airport, you're driving them, you want to have a conversation with them, all this, that, and the third, make them comfortable, you know? And so they go to fucking help him out and shit. And he's like, yo, it's to a point where I'm scared to say, ma'am, sir. And it's like, you're not giving me any clear indicators.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't communicate because I'm just like, I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get fired. I don't want a problem.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'd rather just stay quiet and seem rude in that way than say something like, oh, ma'am or sir, and then to get fucking canceled or fucking fired.
Yeah.
And look, once again, to everybody that's fucking listening, we have nothing against.
Yeah, nothing, man. It's just our opinion.
Do what you want. Yeah.
Do what you
It's
want.
complicated, man. If you think about it.
Look,
Do what you want. Just don't cancel me.
yeah, it's not even that.
It.
I'm not even so worried about the cancel part. All right, what I'm saying is, like, you know, do you?
Yeah.
You're an adult. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling you force it onto me. Like, I'm not, you know, on that page. Like, I it's not that I'm saying I'm against y'all. I'm not. But, you know, don't push it on kids.
Don't push it on me.
Don't,
like if you see I'm
I'm
clearly
not,
straight, don't try to fucking
it's like
flirt
the whole
with me.
pronoun
No,
thing.
especially that, dude.
It's like the whole pronoun shit. Like, if I see that you look like a guy, you're a guy. If you look like a girl, you're a girl. I don't know. I don't care.
Can't feed into the delusion, dude.
You're an adult.
You can't feed into the delusion.
Yeah.
You can't. Like I can't fucking just say. I can't just be like, what do you go by? No, it's you just can't start a conversation like that.
I'm not gonna ask you what your pronouns are.
Why would you change your whole life just because somebody doesn't want, like, especially that the person you were saying, like, you know, drives people to the airport though. Yeah. You don't know the person that's gonna be riding in your car. How are you supposed to? Are you supposed to be like, is it a man or is it no? You just go by what you look.
Yeah.
If it looks like a female, you address them like a female.
Yeah, but there's like, how can I say it? It comes to a point where you just don't want to hear shit. You don't want to get fired for some dumbass reason. You know, like, let's say, for example, like, I'm here for 5 years, new GM comes through, you know, general manager or some shit comes through and comes with these new policies. And I'm just like, oh, ma'am, oh, you're fired because you just assume they're gendered. And it's not fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's just not even fucking worth it at this point. Unless you have like something like right there. Yeah. It's not even fucking worth it at this point. It all
goes down to that same thing that I'm saying. Like, that means that person's pushing something onto you that you're not even on the same page as everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that's right. Why push something that, you know, I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
It would be nice
like,
if you
just because you feel comfortable with people calling you whatever you want to be called, right? It doesn't mean that I feel comfortable saying those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like I said before, it's a very nitpicky thing. Like, someone's gonna get hurt. Someone at some point is gonna get hurt. Yeah. It won't be me. That much I do know. It's not gonna be me. I don't hurt that easy. So I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but like I don't know. It's a very nitpicky thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like I was saying, you don't know what they're go by. Like, especially if you don't know the person, though. You know what I mean? How are you supposed to know? Like, oh, you're supposed to know. How am I supposed to know that? I just met you. You sound like a dude.
Yeah.
You look like a dude.
But it all goes to this. You have to ask them, what are your pronouns? I'm not going to ask
you. Why do I have to do all of that?
I'm not going to ask you about your pronouns.
But shit's crazy nowadays how shit is going down, bro.
Yeah.
You know, getting back to the whole trans athletes and mixing all that stuff. The Leah Thomas situation. You know, that shit's been a fucking long time situation. You know, with Leah Thomas getting sued, you know, or no, not Leah Thomas getting sued. She was suing, or he was suing. And so, you know, apparently he lost. He lost the lawsuit. So it says right here on this article from NBC, transgender swimmer Leah Thomas lost the legal battle Wednesday, challenging an effective ban on trans women competing in the highest levels of women's swimming. 3 judges on the court of arbitration for sport.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him William, though.
How would you think? That's I don't know, personally, like, how would you think that what you're doing is fair?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were like, you have to 200 in men's swimming, then transition.
Just to become number one.
Just to become number one in women's swimming. Not only that, but the fucking audacity. Apparently, Leah Thomas, if I'm not, look, let me see. So apparently, Riley Gaines claims that Leah Thomas would trade. What's his original name? What's his male name? His dead name?
William
Thomas.
Willie.
Would change, dude. Would change in the locker room with women.
That to me is baffling,
dude. And he has his male part still.
That's baffling. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, all right, are we at that point in our lives in this world where we have to fucking actually like make a whole nother fucking gender's fucking bathroom?
Listen,
dude, I went to a fucking bathroom at a fucking Wawa, bro. At a fucking Wawa, and you know what it said? All gender bathroom. 3 of them.
What the fuck? So like anybody could just walk in that bitch?
Yeah.
Well, that's so dumb, dude.
I went to DC one time. I went to go fucking eat Chipotle, and I had to take a piss. And then I get to the bathroom, and it was just like an all-gender bathroom, 2 all-gender bathrooms. And the thing is, like, it's not like, oh, one fucking toilet each fucking bathroom. There's stalls.
Here's the problem.
There's stalls. Like, what the fuck bathroom am I supposed to use? I just went and fucking pissed in a bottle.
Like, all that needs to be divided in all reality. It all goes down to, like, there should be a different division for transgenders, there should be a different bathroom for transgenders.
Yeah.
Because you can't mix all that. Because it's not just adults going to these public bathrooms. There's kids going into these public bathrooms.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem,
like,
though.
The kids are going to be like, oh, look, there's a woman in the men's bathroom. It's like, what the fuck? Or, oh, look, there's a man in the women's bathroom. Like, what do you tell your kid?
Yeah.
You're going to confuse the fuck out of them, and it all goes back to what we were talking about.
That's not even the problem. The problem is that there's those dudes or women, too, that can be predators, too, though.
Yeah.
And there's kids in the bathroom, though.
Yo, a buddy of mine showed me a fucking video of this transgender person in a woman's bathroom stroking their shit in the mirror.
What the That's wild.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then he was like, bro, this isn't even the only video that's out there. There's another video where there's this other dude with a hard on in the women's bathroom, just on his phone.
Yeah.
Hard on.
Like, that to me is just that's what I'm saying. Like, that's wrong. That even if you say that you're a fucking woman, even though you're a man, you know, like, deep down you have to know that you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that you think that you're in the right at any point in time.
That's the problem, though, because back then, because the transgender and people like that have been around since, like, forever, though. The problem is that back in the days, everyone was able to say what they wanted. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, if you felt like the transgender was transgenders, you know, and you didn't agree with that, everyone was okay, though. The problem nowadays is that if you say something bad about them, though, you get canceled. It's not even about getting canceled. The problem is that they're allowing so many things to happen just so they can be happy, just so their feelings be okay.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be people like predators going into the females' bathrooms that all they gotta do is just be like, hey, I identify as a girl, and then there's gonna be girls getting raped, though.
Yeah.
Especially or like pedophiles and stuff. Like, oh, I identify as a kid.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Does that make it all right for you to be with a kid? No, it doesn't make it fucking right.
Did you hear about the fucking Tim Walz thing?
Oh, about him, like, decriminalizing pedophilia or something like
Basically, like, fucking making it okay. He's basically including pedophilia as like a sexual orientation. Like, I'm not too how can I say it?
Knowledgeable on it?
Too knowledgeable in the whole situation. I gotta do some research on it, and I can talk about it probably in the second episode. But it's crazy. What I heard was crazy, but, you know, I'm not sure. Like I said, I can't throw something out there that I'm not sure of.
Yeah.
But if it's what I understood, dude,
if that's true, that's sick.
It's sick.
It's sick.
It's basically fucking making it, like, counting in pedophilia as a sexual orientation. So, in other words, making it okay.
That means that
to be a pedophile.
I'll send my kid to school, and for all I know, this teacher's sexual orientation is pedophilia. Meaning that this teacher could be touching my kid at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, what, a slap on the wrist? Slap on the wrist. That's it. Because they you know, were in a relationship at work when they weren't supposed to have it.
Like, not even that. My kid can't even be outside because for all I know, some adult goes up, oh, I want to be with your kid, touches my kid, takes my kid.
And there's nothing that you can do legally to prevent that, though.
That's wrong.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in the back of these people's minds, how do they not know that they're in the wrong?
They don't care, though, because they just think that it's just my world, and then you have to. The thing is that they think that we live in their world, though, meaning like
they're
I'm
the
right
center
and
of the
wrong.
universe, basically.
And the problem is that by them allowing them dudes, men going into females' bathrooms, eventually they're gonna get to that point where, like we just said, pedophilia is gonna be okay, though. You know what I mean? They're opening the door little by little until they're like, you know, it's okay to do all of that.
It's like how marijuana, all right? Marijuana was illegal at one point. Everybody started doing it, you know, to the point where it became medical. to now being legalized.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same thing. Pedophilia is illegal.
It's not
To
only
it
that,
going
it's just
to
wrong.
being okay. To it just being normal. Like, that's not normal. That's not okay at any point in time. Because at least me, like I said, I have kids. You touch my kid and you're an adult. You touch my kids at all
I'm dogging.
in the wrong fucking way, I'm fucking you up.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you feel. I don't care how you end up. You could be inches away from death. You could die for all I care if you touch my kids. I'm sorry. But don't touch my kids.
And so, what do you guys think about Bailey Ann Kennedy?
Isn't that the Miss Universe, a Miss, what is it, Maryland or something?
She, quote unquote, is Miss Maryland. And so apparently she's the first transgender woman to win the title and Asian American to achieve the coveted honor, it says here on Google.
Yeah, she only won
said
because
that.
she's a transgender, though. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why.
It's called inclusion.
Yeah,
fellas.
but I mean, when you get to modify your body to the point where you actually look like a model, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that you would win.
That's not fair, then.
And it's not fair. It's not fair at
It's
all.
not fair,
It's
then.
not fair. If you can modify your body and everything to look prettier than actual women, how does that make it any fair?
Look.
Because these women, I'm fairly sure actual women go on diets, they work their bodies to look pretty.
Yeah, it's like it comes down to what what's his name? Matt Walsh says.
Yeah.
What is a woman? What is a woman? You can't, like, a woman. What is a woman? Like,
it's a female, somebody that can have
Kids.
kids.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's
Biologically
something.
a woman.
There you go,
Biologically, a woman can have kids. You know, it's God given. It's God given. It's
It's
what
not whatever
it is.
you want it to be. It's
Has
God-given.
the nurturing and the loving and the care that and the female, you know.
Because a woman can breastfeed a baby. Because I don't think a transgender can even have a baby.
On that note, there's some crazy shit happening with the breastfeeding situation, bro. It's sick. But anyways,
Save that for
Is
the
there-
next.
we'll save that for the next episode, fellas.
All right.
But,
Something I didn't know.
Yeah. So, anyways, so she or he wins this honorary, you know, thing, and it's woken up some outrage. You know, it's not fair.
Yeah, it's
because
definitely not fair, man.
It's a woman's deal, bro, and the fact that you think you can't a lot of these women have worked hard for this shit, and you know damn well that they're gonna go back home and they're gonna be like, what, am I not enough or some shit?
Yeah.
And like they can't be out there like, oh, that's not fucking fair, because then like they're never gonna be able to compete again.
They're canceled.
They're canceled.
It all goes back to they're canceled.
Hate crime.
You know? But it also goes back to, like, it just needs to be another division.
There you go.
Another division.
So they're not left out.
It's
That way
called
they can feel-
RuPaul's Drag. This is what it's called. Like
if they want to feel so damn included, like, just make another motherfucking division.
yeah.
Like, why are you gonna put women with transgenders who it's not fair at all, or women who are men who transition to men into a man's sport? It doesn't make any sense. In my mind, at least, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know about anybody else.
I mean, like I said before, there's no common sense anymore, so they just
Yeah,
think.
it makes
You know what I
no
mean?
sense to me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just needs to be its own division. And that would solve a lot of fucking problems.
The thing is, it will create another problem because they've done this inclusion bullshit where they want to say that they're equal, this, that, and the third. My boy, there's nothing equal about the situation. No. Your bone density, your hips, everything biologically says that you're the opposite of what you're claiming. Let it be, okay, you're a woman thinking that you're a woman that transitioned to a man, or you know, a man that transitioned to a woman. 100 years from now, when somebody digs up your skeleton, they're going to be like, oh, this was a female of this age. Oh, this was a male of this age. People need to fucking understand this shit.
That's to say that anybody's alive in 100 years, the way shit's going, there's not going to be any repopulation.
My boy, did you know, in talking about all that nonsense, like Russia, if I'm not mistaken, Russia just used North Korean nuclear bombs. But that's on another topic. Yeah. But it's getting to a point where people are feeding into delusions. And like, I understand, but like fucking Jordan Peterson says, the how can I say it? It's super rare. The chances are like in the billions or some shit like that you're gonna have a transsexual kid. You know what I'm saying? There's more possibilities that you're a narcissistic parent pushing that on your kids, or that you have some type of body or gender dysmorphia in the whole situation. And the thing is that people aren't getting the help necessary, because like he said, what teenager hasn't felt a discomfort in being in their own body that usually with the normal, you know, with normal growth, you'll feel comfortable in your fucking body. You'll grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays they're just feeding into this shit, and it's like basically giving meth to a meth addict. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, oh, I need meth. I need this. I need that. Yeah. It's basically the same shit.
Yeah. And it goes all back to the, you know, confusing a child. You tell your child, oh, if it's a boy, you could be a girl. The kid's just gonna think about it, and he's gonna be like, "Am I a girl? I'm a girl. I am a girl. I'm a girl." To the point where they're like, "All right, yeah, I'm a girl." Wants to do all this girl stuff, but it's because they're confused. They don't know the difference.
Yeah.
You as a parent are guiding your child.
Fuck me as a parent. You as an adult have the moral. You have the moral duty to say, look, it's all right to feel these types of feelings, but you're going to grow out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Just give it some time.
Give it some time, you know.
Like you could say, yeah.
Do some self-finding.
It's okay to feel these ways.
Yeah.
But, you know, you could teach them the differences, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, when you start telling a boy that there can be a girl, or a girl that you can be a boy, it just confuses them. It's confusion all the way. To the point where, you know, I've heard stories where they grow up, they've done a whole transition as a little kid, and then to grow up and be like, I didn't want this. I regret it.
Yeah, because they think they're going to be happy when they do that.
Yeah. But because they were a kid and they didn't know any better. Because their parents or an adult was like, oh, yeah, you could do this. Do it.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, they used to tell me, well, you can do it and be whoever you want when you grow up. But nowadays, if you say that to a kid and be like, oh, does that mean I can be a female tomorrow, or I can be a dog? Or
yeah.
It's
it's just, everything has changed from when we were kids to now. Like,
and everything,
a lot
even
has
in the
changed.
movies, dude, everything after 2016 is just bad.
Yeah.
Like kid shows, movies.
Why do they need to be included everywhere, though? That's the question.
They just push it onto people in movies. They've redone movies just to include.
It's propaganda,
and it's
it is. But here's the thing, like, you know, like we were talking about the other day, how Bad Bunny was in a freaking movie, and the news was like, we're so proud to be Hispanic because he is representing us to. I mean, if you don't know him personally, though, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
as
just,
if we had a Hispanic president, what difference does it make? A Chinese president.
Doesn't
You know
do
what I mean?
me.
It's not really gonna do
It
anything.
doesn't do me anything.
they make the whole, or this is a problem. People make race their whole personality, dude. How about you fucking look at me like an American and I'll look at you like an American? Or how about I look at you like a Chinese person, like a Chinese citizen, and you look at me like an American? How about we just don't even look at that? How about we just look at each other like a fucking person? How about that?
How about we just look at each other like humans?
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like humans.
Oh my God, it's the first black president, or oh my God, it's the first
Everything is about
African American, this, that, and the third. How about the
Everything's
fuck
about
you look at it
race
how it
and
is?
gender.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Race and gender. Not the
then
fact that you're a fucking human.
Yeah, and then turn around and complain. Oh, the division in this country is crazy. Yeah, you keep on fucking dividing yourselves, buddy. Like, look, dude, I don't understand. Like, if I see in like a biograph, oh, Hispanic owned business or Latinx owned business or black owned business, I'm just like, oh, you know what? That's your whole personality. We're not talking about quality. We're not talking about any of that.
Why can't it just be a business?
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
New
What's the
business.
difference, though?
Yeah.
What's
Like,
the difference?
why do you have to include race in
Yeah,
everything?
like that's your whole like nah. But let's wrap this up, boys. Let's wrap this up and
Leave everything for the next episode.
let's have some more discussions for the next episode.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I just want to add that this is our opinions. If you get offended, that's you're own.
It's honestly
really
your problem.
Yeah,
It's your problem.
It's your problem. I mean, like, again, it's our opinion. We'd like to hear an opposing opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Someone that
definitely.
could try and change our
minds.
views or change our minds, or just give us another like perspective,
Yeah.
We're not
open.
trying to purposefully offend you guys or anything. Like, that's completely not what this podcast is about.
Definitely not.
It's like, it's just how we grew up.
Yeah, we might be right, we might be wrong, but it's just like you said, it's just how we grew up, and we're open to anybody that wants to change our minds.
Yeah, definitely shoot us some DMs on Instagram, X and TikTok. Let us know what your opinions are on this episode. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear,
whether it be positive, whether it be hate.
Yeah.
We don't care. We want to hear it. We want to see what you guys have to say.
Definitely want to see that.
Yeah.
And on that note, here's this quick video of, well, you guys are only going to hear it because there's no video, right? But of what Gerald Ford thinks, or at the time said how the first woman president would be, coming in to the presidency. You guys ready for it?
Mr. Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become President of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become President of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president, and the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die, and the woman will become president under the law or Constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen, and I think it'll probably come sometime in the next 4 or 8 years.
I guess we'll just end the episode with that one. Sounds real fucking familiar.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't forget to follow us on social media, Instagram, X, YouTube, anywhere. Just, you can find us on all. We have the links on our
description.
bio.
Yeah. Hope y'all enjoy, and hope y'all listen to the next episode as well.
And toodles, motherfuckers.